Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well, too. And I'll say shalom to you, Akim out there. And this is a previous recent news article from the Apex News. APnews.com, I meant to say. And this is published by Joseph Cross as of yesterday. And it reads, Iran's currency hits a new low amid the anti-government protests. The protesters. And it says from Associated Press, Iran's currency fell to a new low on Sunday. Same recently happened over there in Lebanon as well too, when they had those recently protesters over there as well too. Their currency had hit at an all-time low as well too. Now you got this new article from Iran said they currency fell a new low as well too as of Sunday. And I'm gonna read it again for edification's sake. It says Iran's currency fell to a new low on Sunday, plunging to 600,000 to the dollar for the first time as the effects of a nationwide anti-government protest and the breakdown of the 2015 nuclear deal continues to roll the economy. Right, then at the same time, the United States and other countries that's our alliance with the United States using harsh economic sanctions on Iran, with the protesters and the nuclear capabilities from Iran as well too. So I just want to add a note to that. And it says Iranians have formally long lines in front of exchange offices in recent days, hoping to acquire increasingly scarce dollars. Many have seen their life savings evaporated. Same with Lebanon, similar situation. And it says as the local currency has deteriorated, inflation reached 53.4% in January, up from 41.4% 2 years ago, according to the Iranian Statistics Center. The dire economic conditions have contributed to the widespread anger in government, but has also forced many Iranians to focus on putting food on the table rather than engaging in high-risk political activism amid a fierce crackdown on dissent. Iran's currency was trading at 32,000 rials to the dollar, which is a signal to the 2015 nuclear accord with world powers. The agreement left international sanctions in return for strict limits on and surveillance of its nuclear activities. It says Iran insists its nuclear program is entirely peaceful, but experts say it had a nuclear weapon program until 2003, and it developed a breakaway capacity that could allow it to quickly build an atomic weapon. Right, because their nuclear enrichment has definitely been increasing from 65% to 84%. But Iran refused the situation, I believe. But it is actually true. They are increasing their nuclear capability with the enrichment of a potential atomic bomb to their nuclear arsenal, as the recent report came out. But continuing on with the reading, a breakout capacity could allow it to quickly build an atomic weapon should it decide to do so. The Biden administration supported a return to the 2015 agreement, but negotiations hit an impasse last year and appears to have ground to a halt. Iran has further angered Western countries by supplying armed drones to Russia that have been used in the invasion of Ukraine. Meanwhile, Iran has seen a wave of anti-protests since September, the death of 2020 Euro. I mean 2020. I mean, yeah, 2020. 2020. Uh, 22. 22-year-old. I meant to say, kind of slip of the tongue. My apology. It says 2020 22-year-old Kurdish Iranian woman who was detained by the morality police for allegedly violating Iran's scripted Islamic dress code. It says protesters rapidly escalate in the calls for overthrow of Iran's ruling Shiite Turks, marketing a major change to their four-decade rule. Iran has blamed the unrest on foreign powers, casting in its extensive of economic sanctions without providing evidence. The Trump administration, which was the previous administration, has hoped that maximum sanctions will force Iran to make major concessions on its nuclear activity, its ballistic missile program, and its military involvement in countries across the Middle East, but it has yet to do so. So yeah, as we see that shows you another indication that not just only the American dollar or the Euro dollar or the Lebanese dollar. Now you're starting to see these other countries of their paper currency of the paper dollar is showing signs of it has actually real good value. So we're entering in a time where the paper dollar around these countries is going to be no more value. It is going to turn into a currency because we're going to be living in a modern day age of everything is going to be currency. Importing and exporting, buy or sell, is going to go through transactions of currency, of digital currency, and the paper dollar is going to be a thing of the past, and that's going to follow the lead with all countries. We starting to slowly, surely, but seeing that. Just like I mentioned over there, not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, happened over there in Lebanon. I had the protesters over there. They going through a hard economic downfall over there. Now with this latest news article coming out of Iran, their currency hit a new low level as amending of the protesters. So that shows you another indication signs where you're getting approached to the MOTB of that charagma of this digital currency, of this fully revealing of this currency, And I'm going to bring that out. So the value of the paper dollar around the world is going to be a thing in the past because we are living in that digital currency, digital technology currency. That's what we're quickly approaching to. And this is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16. He calls all both small and great, rich or poor, to receive a mark in their RIGHTHAND, or in their FOREHADS, right? In order to buy or sell, you receive the MARK, which is the right part of your body or the upper part of your body. So that's what we are entering into. We're getting closer and closer to that. As you see around the world, of the value of the other nations of their currency, of the paper dollar, it's showing less value, like how it was at first, showing good value. But it's going to be times where it's going to be a up and down slope. It's going to be like a balance scale of the currency of the paper dollar. And these other countries might have good value of good gain. Then it's going to be times where the value is going to be decreased. But these just are prime examples of the paper dollar. The paper dollar currency of these countries going to be soon be devalued, and there's going to be no more value very soon. It's going to be a thing of the past because we are living in this technology age. Because the paper dollar is going to be a thing of the past, and we're going to be living into that digital currency, and that's what we are approaching. So with that, I just wanted to bring that out. as a prime example, as we entering closer and closer to the digital currency, And so with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akarkadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. Until next time, I will say shalom.